Welcome to Fightmaster Yoga, where it's not about the pose and you don't have to be perfect. Hi, I'm Lesley Fightmaster. Today's class, Hatha Yoga. If you believe these yoga videos make a positive impact, then share them and help make the world a better place. Begin sitting tall, deepen your breath, and relax your neck and your shoulders. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. May you be an observer of your practice today rather than a critic. Enjoy each breath and every moment. By the way, my cat Elmer was rather vocal last week, and many of you wanted to see him, so at the end I'm going to try to show him. Continue sitting up tall. As you exhale, take your right ear towards your right shoulder and bring your right hand on top of the head just to rest it there. Extend the left arm out and flex your wrist. Breathe into the long side, the left side of your neck. Keep your right shoulder relaxed away from your ear. Continue sitting tall and grounding down through your sitting bones. Inhale the head to center. Exhale left ear toward left shoulder and take your left hand just resting it on your head, not pulling. Right arm out to the right, flex your wrist. Make sure that left shoulder is relaxed away from your ear and breathe into the right side of your neck. Keep the chest gently lifted and lengthen the spine as you breathe. Inhale back through center. Bring your fingertips in front of you. Lengthen your spine. Inhale. Either stay sitting up or exhale and walk yourself forward any amount, keeping length in your spine. Keep the sitting bones connected down onto the ground as you stretch out your back and your hips. If you're folded all the way forward, let your head rest on something. But as always, it never matters how deep you get into a pose, just as long as you feel a stretch. Inhale, come up, and now switch the cross of your shins. Again, sitting tall, sweep your arms out, around, and up. Inhale. As you exhale, take your right hand to the left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, lengthen tall. As you exhale, twist. Turning your belly a little bit, turning more in the rib cage and the chest. Rolling the left shoulder back. Breathe. Every inhale, lengthen. Every exhale, twist a little bit more if you can. Inhale the head to center. Exhale, release. And inhale, sweep the arms again out, around, and up. As you exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand behind. Lengthen, inhale. And then exhale, start your twist. So starting your twist little by little, each inhale maybe deepening and lengthening through the spine, and each exhale twisting a little bit more if possible, never forcing. And then inhale, head to center. Exhale, fingertips in front, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, walk the hands forward or not, taking a forward fold, getting into your hips a little bit. Relax your shoulders and relax your jaw. Keep your sitting bones grounded down. And just breathe, enjoying each breath. Inhale, head up, walk yourself up, and then roll yourself forward. Make your way into child's pose with the arms extended in front. Spread your fingers nice and wide, shoulders distance apart. And just press back on your fingers, the base of your fingers, reaching your hips toward the heels. Inhale up onto the knees, turn the inner elbows gently forward, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Keep pressing into the base of the fingers, lifting the forearms, and then start to bicycle your legs. Press a little extra weight into the thumb and first finger sides of your hands as you turn your outer upper arms back. Lift your shoulders gently away from the ears. Stretch back in your down dog, firm the legs. pull in through the belly. Feet about hips width apart. And again, focus on each breath. Now look forward, walk your feet forward to the hands, then inhale, hands to shins, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, keep the length as you fold, but bend your knees as needed. Press through your feet, inhale, come up with a long spine, stretch the arms up, keep the ribs and belly in, and exhale, hands to heart. Top of the mat, feet together or hip socket distance apart, outer edges of feet parallel. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge from your hip creases and fold. As you inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step your right foot way back. Take your right knee down, pad it up if you need padding. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sinking forward. Keep the belly and ribs drawing in, lengthen the lower back. Next, exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Step into plank. Take the knees down, shift your shoulders about an inch forward, slowly lower all the way down. Bring hands by the low ribs, come onto the tops of your feet, and inhale, peel the chest up for a little cobra. Keep your belly lifted. Exhale, lower, tuck the toes, keep the knees down as you press up, and then stretch into downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift the right leg back and up, keeping the hips level. Exhale, step it all the way by the right hand. If it doesn't make it, pick it up and put it there. Left knee down, pad it up as needed. Reach up, inhale. As you exhale, sink forward, pulling the right hip back. Lengthening through the lower back. Take a breath in and then exhale the hands down. Step your back foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Pull the belly in. Inhale, press through the feet, rise up, look up if it's okay with your neck. And exhale, hands to heart, Samastitihi. Let's do that again with the other leg first. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge from your hip creases. Keep your spine long as you fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step the left foot way back, left knee down. Rise up as you inhale and sinking forward any amount as you exhale. Keep the right knee over the ankle, ribs and belly pulling in. Next, exhale, bring the hands down and step to plank. Knees can be up or down, your choice. Shift your shoulders about an inch forward and slowly lower to your belly. Keep the belly lifted, lengthen sitting bones to heels. Inhale again for little cobra, or maybe a higher cobra if that's okay with your back. Roll your shoulder heads back. And then exhale, lower. Tuck your toes under, knees can be up or down. Exhale, press up to plank, and then to down dog. As you inhale, float your left leg back and up, lifting it from the inner thighs. Your hips are level. Exhale, lightly step it up, right knee down. Inhale for low lunge, reaching up, sinking forward. Exhale, pull the left hip back and breathe here. Ribs in. As you exhale, bring your hands down. Now step your back foot all the way to the front. Inhale, come halfway up and lengthen. Fold forward as you exhale. And then inhale, pressing through the feet, sweep the arms out, around and up, looking up. And then exhale, hands to heart. And now turn and face the long side of your mat and step your feet out nice and wide. Turn your right leg all the way out, back toes in a little bit, line up heel to arch. Inhale, arms up at shoulder height, and then exhale, bend the right knee over the ankle. Drop your front hip down. Press your back thigh back, but lift up through your back inner thigh. Widen across the collarbones and let your shoulder blades relax. Make sure your right knee is over the ankle and lined up with the middle toes. And breathe. Always back to your breath. Just a couple breaths here. And then lean your torso forward, take your right forearm down, reach your left arm up and over in line with the ear, and keep your right forearm on the thigh or slide your hand down, hold your ankle, or take your hand to the little toe side of the foot or a block. Try and open up your chest toward the ceiling as you reach through your left hand, pinky side of the hand down toward the floor to spin the tricep down toward the floor. And maybe look up toward your armpit and then toward your forearm, as long as your neck's okay with it. Keep pressing into the outer edge of your back foot. Make sure your front knee is still over the ankle. Press into the heel. Inhale, come on up. Straighten the leg and bring your feet to parallel. Left leg turns all the way out, back toes in a little. Line up heel to arch. As you inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height. And as you exhale, bend the knee over the ankle. Keep wrapping that left front sitting bone underneath you. Make sure the left knee points straight ahead and it's over the ankle. Press your back thigh back, gently lifting up through the back inner thigh. Sink in as low as you can comfortably, but never forcing. Widen your collarbones and relax around your neck. Keep your gaze softly over your front fingertips and even out your inhales and your exhales. Keep a little lift in your belly and your pelvic floor to help stabilize. As you exhale, lean forward, take left forearm to left thigh. Reach your right arm up and over, spinning the tricep down. You can keep left forearm where it is or slide your left hand down, hold the ankle, or put it on the little toe side of the foot, on a block or on the floor. Stretch one long line of energy from your back outer toes all the way up through your fingertips. Turn your chest and belly toward the ceiling and relax around your neck, evening out your breath. Take another long breath as you inhale, come on up. And bring your feet to parallel, toes in toward each other slightly. Hands to hips, firm the leg muscles. Look up, inhale. Hinge from your hip creases, exhale, fingers down to the floor. Or blocks, lengthen as you inhale. Keep the length and then fold in any amount as you exhale. Keep the leg muscles firmed, but unlock the knees if they're locked. And now try to firm your outer hips in, so those outer glute muscles. Pin those in towards center. Imagine you're holding a big beach ball between your inner thighs and you're using the muscles in the outer hips to hold it there. If the weight is all in your heels, shift it carefully toward the balls of your feet. Just another breath or two. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips and inhale with a nice long spine. Come all the way to center. I will turn the left leg out again, back toes in, maybe a little shorter stance than for your warrior two. Arms at shoulder height. Hinge from the hip crease now, both legs straight. Reach out as far as you can. Take your right hand down to the shin, the foot, the floor, or block. Stretch up through the left arm. Make sure your feet are lined up heel to arch. Bring your bottom ribs forward, spin your top ribs back. Press into the base of the big toe of your right foot and draw your right sitting bone under you. Get as much length as you can from your right hip crease all the way to your right armpits. And lengthen the crown of your head forward and then maybe look up toward the top hand if it's okay on your neck. Most importantly, breathe. Now take your left hand to your hip, bend to the front knee. Take your right hand forward, wrist under shoulder, lifting the back leg for half moon. Reach up through the left hand again if you're steady. Make sure your right hand is on the little toe side of your right foot. If you're lifting the leg, lengthen your sitting bone toward the heel. If it's too much to lift the leg, you're always welcome to stay in triangle pose instead. Keep a nice steady gaze. Look down at the floor and then slowly take the foot back down, landing into triangle pose again. You gotta bend the knee, put the foot down, and then straighten it. Look down to the foot, inhale, come up. And to the other side, same thing. Feet to parallel, then left leg out, back toes in, lining heel to arch. Inhale, arms at shoulder height. Exhale, hinge, reach, reach, reach. And then take the left hand down wherever it reaches. Shin, foot, floor, block. Reach up through the right arm. And now see if you can find length in your torso, especially from the left hip crease through the left armpit as you bring your bottom ribs forward and spin your top ribs back. Keep pressing deeply down into the big toe mound of the left foot, drawing your left sitting bone underneath you. Lengthen the crown of your head forward and then maybe look up. Relax your shoulders. Keep the back leg firm. And breathe. Take your right hand to your hip, look down, bend the left knee. Left hand in front of you in line with the shoulder. Make sure it's on the pinky toe side of the foot as you float the back leg up. If you're steady, extend the right arm up as well. Now reach your right sitting bone toward the heel. You can look forward, you can look up or down. Just find one spot to focus on that isn't moving. So don't look at me, I might wobble. Keep your belly lifted, bend the front knee, slide the left hand back to where it was, then straighten it back to triangle pose. And from here, looking down, inhale, come on up. Bring your feet to parallel. Arms at shoulder height, and then step your feet together and turn and face the front of your mat. Take your feet hips width apart. Keep your right foot forward, step your left foot back, line up heel to heel or wider. Take your arms out at shoulder height. Press your fists or palms together behind you. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, hinge forward from your hip creases and fold. Now pull your right hip back so your hips stay level. Press into the base of the big toe of the right foot. And imagine you have a block between your inner thighs that you're holding with those outer hips again. You can stay where you are or bring your hands down to the mat. Palms down, fingertips forward or back to go in a little bit deeper into your stretch. Keep pulling that right hip back and just gaze towards your big toe. Now from here, walk your fingertips forward, lift your back leg up from your inner thigh. Put your hands on blocks if it's hard to reach the floor. You can keep the hands on the blocks or hands to heart center. Or reach the arms forward, warrior 3. Now pull your belly in a lot, lift your pelvic floor a lot if you're taking warrior 3. Keep reaching through the leg and the arms and then slowly set that back foot back down and take yourself to parallel feet. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, hinging from your hip creases, fold, Prostrata Padottanasana C. So soften your elbows a little bit. Shift the weight toward the balls of your feet. Hold that imaginary beach ball again, using those outer hips. Make sure the legs are firm. Crown of the head lengthens down, and then with a nice long spine, inhale, come on up. Release your hands. Now turn your left leg toward the back of the mat and then the right toes toward the back of the mat. Line up heel to heel or go wider. Make sure hips and shoulders square to the back of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fists or palms touch behind you. Open the chest, lengthen, inhale, and hinge from the hip creases, coming forward to Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Keep widening across your collarbones as you come forward, and now pull your left hip back. Firmly press into the big toe mound of the left foot and hold an imaginary block between the inner thighs using those outer hips. You can stay just where you are or take your hands down to the floor, fingertips back, going in a little bit deeper. But keep those hips nice and level. Gazing towards your big toe. Nice steady breath. Walk your hands forward, fingertips down, or use a block or blocks. And then start to lift the back leg from the inner thigh. Drop the outer hips so your hips remain level. Keep your hands on the floor or the blocks, or hands to heart, or reach them forward. Pull the ribs and belly in and up. Lift the pelvic floor. If you're wobbly, if you fall out, it's no big deal because we don't have to be perfect. It's not even about the pose. Gently set the back leg down, bring your feet back to parallel, and then interlace the other pinky on top behind you. Look up, inhale, hinge from the hips, fold, exhale again, Prasarita Padottanasana, C. Shift the weight gently toward the balls of the feet. Make sure your leg muscles are engaged, but unlock any of those joints, especially the elbows and the knees. Pull the belly in. And breathe. Inhale, come on up with a nice long spine. And then releasing the hands, step to the front, back to Tadasana, Samastitihi. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And then exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. Inhale, come halfway up, lengthen, long spine. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Remember, knees can be up or down. Pull the belly in, lengthen through the crown of the head, reach through the heels. Lift the backs of the knees up if the knees are off the floor. Press up between the shoulders. Lift the pelvic floor muscles using all of your core strength. And then lift your hips for downward facing dog. Stretch back. Make sure fingers are spread. And then just gently step or hop to seated. And carefully lie down. Take your feet hips width apart. Outer edges of your feet parallel. As you inhale, lift into bridge pose. Roll the shoulders under, interlace the fingers, or grab the sides of the mat and up and pull. Lengthen your sitting bones toward the backs of your knees, lifting hip points toward low ribs, and spiral your thighs in toward each other, again like you're holding a block. Make sure your neck stays long as you breathe here. Press into the heels, and then releasing the hands, come on down, soles of feet together, knees apart. Put your hand on your heart center, one on the belly. Think of 3 things that you're grateful for today. Any 3 things. Making gratitude into an action turns to joy. Set your feet up again for bridge pose. As you inhale, lift up, low back, mid back, maybe upper back. If you interlace, take the opposite interlace. Keep the neck long, lengthen your sitting bones, spiral your thighs in toward each other. Keep your breath nice and steady, enjoying each breath today, every movement. Slowly lower, come down and hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock yourself side to side. And then open into happy baby. Take the little toe sides of the feet or hold on to your ankles. Lengthen your sitting bones toward the floor. Draw your knees toward the armpits. It's a nice hip stretch, a nice lower back stretch. Now release that with your knees bent, and then drop your knees to the left with your hips a little to the right. And if you'd like to go deeper, you can cross your right knee over the left and then turn to look over your right shoulder. Turn your belly up toward the ceiling as you take long breaths here in your twist. Inhale through center, hips to the left, knees to the right. For a deeper twist, you can cross your left knee over the right. looking over the left shoulder and turning your belly up toward the ceiling. Long, deep breaths. Bring your head to center and your hips to center. Then lengthen your sitting bones toward the backs of your knees. Extend your legs out. Draw your shoulder blades away from the ears. Let your feet flop open. Any discomfort in your low back, then bend your knees and put your feet onto the floor. And rest. Our quote today comes from Judith Lassiter. Just enjoy yourself. For many years, I mistook discipline as ambition. Now, I believe it to be more about consistency. Do get on the mat. Practice and life are not that different. Quiet mind, quiet body, Savasana. Begin to deepen your breath and start to make movements in your hands and your feet. Stretch your arms overhead for a long stretch. Bend the knees, roll yourself onto your right, and thank yourself for showing up today and taking your practice. Very good work. Make your way to seated, hands together. Now bring your hands to your forehead, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. And the hands to the heart center, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. And the hands to the mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communications. Let's send this positive energy out to all beings everywhere. Namaste. So as promised, here's Elmer. And Elmer says, if you want to keep your back really safe, then you need a strong core. Emma says it too. So right below, there is a link for my core class that I made for you to keep your back healthy and strong. And if you want to keep practicing every day this week, this playlist will get you on your mat every day. So I'll see you tomorrow.